Alright, welcome back everybody. It's only been a month, not really too much of an issue. Actually, wait. This hat is entirely inappropriate for the setting here. This must be changed. There we go. That's more like it. It's definitely more festive. It is the 23rd after all. It's literally the day before fucking Christmas Eve, so... Yeah, you can't get any more festive than this time of year. Know what you mean? Here we go. Beautiful. Just gotta make sure everything's working now. There we go. Now I got my hat on. Yeah, boy. Nice. And I know some of you may be disappointed. Yes, this is RimWorld, and wow, this game is laggy as shit. It's even low enough FPS for you guys to even notice the stuttering on it. Doesn't help that I can see the latency in the stream yet too. The issue is my CPU is being pinged at nearly 100%, which is amazing. My RAM and... okay, my GPU is nearly pinged at 100% too. For some reason, OBS is nearly using 20% of my GPU. And using 18% of my CPU. RAM, though, is completely fine. I'm using still 16 gigs of RAM, and it's somehow still absolutely fine. Fuck. I just maybe just need to upgrade my CPU. But the issue is my, like, 6700K. i7 6700K CPU. Like, that's not too bad. It's like, what, quad-core, 8 threads, base of 4, turbos up to 4.2. I mean, it's still a very high-speed system. What was the retail price of this thing? Of course it's discontinued. This thing's old as shit. It's like 4 years old. Does not actually show you it. Max resolution, 4K at 60 FPS. Of course. No, it doesn't tell you. Interesting. They always used to tell you. For Christmas, I should give you RAM. And now it's literally not the RAM I have an issue with. My RAM's completely fine. It's my CPU and GPU that are bottlenecked right now like crazy. Both of them at the exact same time. I was just trying to find out what the retail price of this thing was. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. What is it on eBay? eBay's such a great place to find cheap ones. Okay, I doubt it is literally 40 bucks. That would have to be a piece of shit one. While brand new, it's still $280. That is absurdly expensive for a quad core. I could literally get like a hexacore or a heptacore. Protect your account. Fuck off there, hippies. I'll give you Intel Xeon Platinum. Okay. Only 18K. You know, it's a mild price there. Hell, I'd rather have an Epic CPU, to be honest. I think the Epic CPUs have higher clock speeds. Damn. I think really the only way I could fix this is if I had a second computer. One that I could offload my face rig and my bench encoding onto. There we go. Alright, we just killed a little bit of a spider. The issue is we have too many spiders. I currently have, I think, 10 spiders. I think we're just going to keep it at 10 spiders. I mean, these things are abysmally hard to train. He's trying to train these spiders right now. Hey, what's up there, Jonathans? How you doing? Welcome, welcome. We also have a boulder mint here, which is essentially a giant crab with a rock on its back. This thing, we just fought off an infestation, which is why we have a couple thousand meat. So, we're currently trying to clean up all the meat here. A lot of my colonists are quite gravely injured. I doubt they'll survive too many more combat. I mean, this person here missing an eye and nose scratched. A bumble... I don't even know what the fuck a bumble drone is. So we're gonna die in the traps then. Giving an iMac Pro. Good fucking luck. I saw, what was that, the Linus Tech Tips video? Apparently he spent like $20,000. Bumble drone just leapt straight to the spike trap. Good meme. I saw that he spent like $30,000, $50,000 on that. Oh my god. That is ridiculously expensive. Especially considering the hardware on it, apparently. It's like overcharged like 2 or 3 times what it should be. Not to mention it's not very good. Okay, so how do I get a tier 2 sub? A tier 2 sub, if you go down, I think... Let me see. The issue is for me, it looks different since I am the owner of the account. Let me see if I can take a gander at it. Ye old Twitch. No, don't worry about that. Let's look up my name, Elias. And then click this. Oh yeah, shit. I should really have changed this game to RimWorld.
Oh my god. You just got partnered. Wow.
Please, shut the fuck up. I am not getting partnered. Stop harassing me with those Coca-Cola advertisements. You are all assholes. Edit stream info. RimWorld. That is rude of them. Oh, you got partnered. Hey, ho, 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 ho. There we go. So, yeah, if you click the subscribe button and you click the down icon arrow, what you can do is that if you scroll down, it actually shows you the tier 2 and tier 3. So, let me see if I can show you that. So over here in our lovely dovely little channel here, you can actually see... I guess not really. Yoink. I'm just trying to make it a little bit easier for you to see. There we go. So we come over here to this lovely subscribe section here. And then if you scroll down here, it shows you the tier 1 with the primes, and then tier 2 and tier 3. So that's how you do it on at least PC. You just click the subscribe button. It's probably the same thing on mobile if you're on that. But I have no idea. There we go. Let's keep these things working. Good. Psychic drone's finally ending. Yeah, it's probably the same thing. If you click this subscribe button, it should probably show you the same thing. Why is the IQ software taking up 2% of my CPU or GPU? What? That probably means there's minimum system requirements to run this thing. Amazing. There we go. Hey, what's up there, Biora? How you doing? Welcome, welcome. Alright. I'm trying to think, what else do we need here to help make this thing a little bit more robust? Oh, looks like the Dark Young died. I should probably get that out of here. Spoils in 22 hours. I just want to get that Dark Young leather. Stuff's pricey. It'd also be lovely to get some wool here. Like, it'd be nice if I could go on a caravan. Did it work? I have no idea. That just depends. Like, if you... let me take a look here. I can try to see if I can find... No, I don't see anything that's updated here. Let's see. I just got charged for nothing? Well, I'll check your credit card. Make sure you actually did get charged. Because if not, you'll be okay. Oh, what I could do... Mountain Dwarf Armor. Beautiful. I can get my lovely allies here some armor then. Beautiful. 70 ingredients, 70 steel. How much steel do I even have? I have 200 steel. You did? Weird. God damn it, spiders, what are you doing? Well, at least you didn't get permanently injured. Weird. So how did you get charged, but you didn't get the prime? I'm curious. Does subscribing to a Twitch channel take time. Hard to say. I don't know. I never really subscribed to anybody on... And what are these channel point things? Apparently, if you get enough channel points, you can use that to redeem... for like highlighted messages. You can use that to unlock emotes, change the emotes even. Things like that, from what I understand. I haven't set up that system quite yet. Especially considering I have so many point systems to manage anyway. I have a point system on Ultimate Twitch Bot too to manage as well. So they're all kind of weird. There you go. Thank you, Jazz, for hauling back that lovely Dark Young from across the continent. I love that spider. That's the only one who's been willing to train, but that's only because bonded animals can train lickety-split. Hey, thank you for being game.
Pridet 100 hektar, lol UG.
I don't even know the it wasn't even remotely correct English. Maybe I should change that to a different language. Because right now we have it in Danish. Maybe we could change this to English. There we go. I was like, now it said it worked. Well, the bit thing did work. In Founder. Yeah, it's saying you've now become a 2-month subscriber. So yes, apparently it did work. It just didn't really want to tell you at first. Oh, so yeah, sorry about this. I got to fill in this little pathway because people keep trying to mine in through here, and I really wanted to go through this little death square right here with all the traps. They're gonna make the lizard people at Twitch have a...
Epstein didn't kill himself.
They're gonna make the people at Twitch cringe themselves into a new dimension. Oh wow, damn, it is really hot outside. It is a nearly solid 11 degrees Celsius. And the entire outside of my base is covered in space debris. Beautiful. Not quite sure how to save this. I'm still just trying to expand out the barracks here, just because my people are getting pissy about the quality of it. Oh, you know what I need to do at some point as well? I'm going to need to actually add in a little embouchure in the side of here. I mean, I guess I technically could add an embouchure here. Yeah, we should change it to the Kelvin units. Literally, it's just Celsius plus 273. So right now it's 34 degrees Celsius. Add another 230. Sorry, so 234, 237. C to K. Yeah, 273. Sorry, my bad. Got it mixed around. 273. So right, nearly 300 Kelvin right now. Cargo pods. What do we got here? A Bloodblade Legendary. What is this? My goodness. I keep getting random cargo pods full of, like, extremely expensive weapons. And now look at this. I just got an $8,000 weapon for no reason. The thing is, though, this actually fucks me over more than anything. Because nothing makes this game harder than having an extreme abundance of wealth. But I don't have an abundance of wealth thanks to, like, armor and, you know, high-quality base materials. No, I have an extreme amount of wealth because I get random 8K weapons in here that I can't really even utilize very well. Because I don't even have a shield belt or a smoke pop belt, so I get fucked. But the damage on it's certainly nice. If I wanted to have a Berserker unit, or like a Berserker Jedi, that'd be great. I could use that to take off his arm in 2 seconds. And now I'm tired and have to work, so see you later, my boy. Yeah, you just dumped off a bunch of money and then it's just like, oh, we gotta skedaddle out of here. Whoop, 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 whoop. Almost kind of like Zoidberg in a way. But thank you again, Jonathan, and I'll see you in the next millennia. I'll see you next year, most likely. I don't know. I may stream later on, but I definitely won't be streaming tomorrow and the day after that. As well as the day after that, too. It will be my birthday. And I will be out of town for a long time. I know, it's always busy this time of year. Let's see, look at this. We have so much silver. We have nearly $12,000. But I'm still sleeping on bone beds. Because I don't have high-quality materials. Oh, damn. Oh, wow, damn. We have a lot of slate. I did not realize we had that much slate. I have nearly 1,000 slate. It's a tad bit excessive. Ooh, biofuel refining. That would be good because I can actually refine my feces into chem fuel. Oh no, is it bad temperatures in here? Oh, what a travesty. But literally I can refine all of the feces into chem fuel, which then I can make into mortar shells. But the issue is I need like 50 or so steel per mortar shell. So I need quite a bit for it to work out. Ooh, elk. I don't know, are we out of good meat? Ah, damn, and we're out of wood too. So I can't really make like beef jerky, nor pemmican. Hey, and it's refrigerated outside, cool. Yeah, so literally, what do I have now? Just simple meals? Yeah, I'm probably going to start doing simple meals with insect meat. Let's do... Ooh, how much does stew take? Consciousness, metabolism, blood filtration, and blood pumping. Does a lot of things. It's a good meal to have. Stew is probably like the best thing to make. Let's do simple meals. Do forever. Actually, wait. Do until... We'll say do until you have like 40. And then we'll allow this one to use the 3,000 pounds of insect meat we have. There we go. So hopefully that'll work out. And for some reason there's a piece of limestone. Let's get rid of that. Actually, you know what? I could chuck some limestone in there. Actually, probably would be a good idea. I can keep that closed now. Did actually Suda, did she leave the place? Oh, she did. Interesting. There was this large spider called Suda that, like, originally it came in through an animal transport cargo pod, which immediately drops a tamed animal on top of you, which then you can either let die or rescue, and it'll join you. Fuck with... Oh, God. Okay, we must be getting attacked right now. That's usually what it is. That means that either we're going to have a caravan join in, we're about to get raided, infestation, or like 17 different other things. I just cleaned up this base. Fuck. To be fair, we're on merciless and commitment mode, so I can't really reload. Although, to be fair, you can reload. Okay, no. It was just me. I accidentally put it on pause. It was weird because I tried to unpause it and it wouldn't let me. I was getting scared for a second. Alright, let's see. What else here could I actually add in? Electric butcher's table. Consumes a lot of power. We don't really quite need this. I use a lot of... whatchamacallit. I use mostly just analog machines here because it's easier. Hey! Hey, a second one has now become trained. Good shit. To be fair, this person, yeah, they're nearly a planet. Yeah, they say. They better be a high-quality chef at this point. Alright, we ran out of storage space yet again. I mean, I guess we can just start storing junk over here. Just store it in here. Why not? There we go. So at least my creatures have something to toss away. Honestly, the boulder mint's actually kind of nice for infestations because the dude absorbs so much damage. He was literally able to take on about 20 or 30 of them for the longest time. And I was just sitting there chucking in grenades into my base. Like, alright, I don't care about any of these tables. I don't care if anything is on fire. I do not want these things here anymore. Honestly, I should probably start expanding out my... Ooh, you know what I could do? Here. Why don't I start heating up this room again? And what I could start doing is that since this thing is isolated from the outside environment, the water level won't rise up anymore. However, it permanently has, like, basically 200% fertility. So what I can do is that I can make this into a giant mushroom facility. Mushrooms! Warning, glowstone... Oh, that's right, because you're here. Alright, why don't we put you somewhere else? Like, put you down there. And you... I don't know, we'll go ahead and reinstall you. Man, you really do not like embouchures, nor these steel walls. I really don't like any of these walls. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and decon you then. And what apparel did we get here this time? Hey, another fighter jumpsuit. Why not? Those are actually fairly decent pieces of gear. The issue is with a lot of the mods that I keep finding is that they're horribly balanced. Like, they always feel like they need to jack up, like, one stat or something like that to make it seem appealing, but there's really no need to do that because just the aesthetics alone are usually justifiable enough. Oh, everything must be $17,000. Must grant you 1,000,000 stats. Disregard the immediate effect that'll have on balancing. Nope. Go ahead and hide that, please. Thing looks hideous. Alright, let's go ahead and add on some rugs into this business. Make it look pretty. Let's see, what leather do we have here? We have a lot of chitin. Can we make a rug out of chitin? I doubt it. That'd be a weird-looking bug. Yeah, so we can only make you out of wool. What about you there? Where's that leather rug at? Do you take chitin? Yes, they do. They definitely do take a lot of chitin. Why not then? Let's go ahead and jazz that up then. Where'd you go? I just saw you. There you are, okay. So black insect chitin, why not? Make our lovely benches here look a tad bit more stylish. There we go. And add on a bit here as well. I'm more than certain we probably can't have that many. It's 75 chitin per. Yeah, not bad looking. The issue is my animals feel the need to constantly walk over the garden. So this area just becomes filthy. Hey, good. The giant bug is now able to be mounted. I really don't want any one of my people to feel the need to actually walk on that. Barracks, excellent. See, that's honestly kind of the nice thing about just jamming everything into one building. Oh, it just makes everything so nice. And let's see, everyone here probably is going to need a new set of clothing pretty soon. So let's go ahead and make some new clothing for everybody. T-shirt, pants. We don't longer need any dog gambesons because all the dogs died. Every 2 fucking seconds they keep getting harvested. That's right, we're keeping you in here. The animal prism's almost ready to give us some more crystal, even though we have no need for it. And we have way too many bones. Why not actually go ahead... Oh, if I get bone refining, that actually could work out nicely. There we go. Now let's see. Please do not eat that meat. As I usually just leave the dead bodies out here for them to harvest, but I strangely haven't been raided in a hot second. When's the last time we've been raided? Yeah, that was day 106. Yeah, it's been like 2 weeks. Usually we get raided fairly consistently. I mean, it only takes us like 2 or 3 days to get our base back to normal. Nice. So then the walls will look all nice and hunky-dory, which then we can use to shove in some more wire. To mill, why don't we go ahead and have you go ahead and start mining out some more. So let's see. We could take the amber, but that would just jack up our prices a bunch. So why don't we go ahead and mine that. And we can mine that too. It's a lot of money. It's a couple thousand steel right there. Actually, we could probably lay off on that. Need restart. Ooh, shit, okay. Let's see, what could we use then? I mean, geothermal power would be nice, but it wouldn't be useful. IEDs would be amazing. Bone refinery would be amazing too. That material though is overpowered. Hey, I'm back. What's up, Akira? How you doing? Welcome, welcome. Well, right now we're just messing around with trying to see if we can find some lovely little pieces for us to use. Honestly, I should probably get basic fuses researched. It wouldn't take too much. Hey, auto-saving. Beautiful. Hey, beautiful. We got some mushrooms here too, so then we can start making some stir-fry again. Nice. What's this game? It is called RimWorld. It is a space colony survival building type of game. It's also very moddable too, so what you see right in front of you, basically none of this is original game. A lot of this is modded. But you essentially start off with a little band of people, or you're by yourself, and you try to build a base and escape the planet. That's essentially like what the end game is, although for a large portion of it, most of the time it just becomes you building a large base and seeing how long you can survive. Maybe I should do that too. Maybe I should make this a base about seeing how long I can survive. Yeah, I could try that. I imagine as time goes on, this raid will get progressively harder and harder. Here you go ahead and add on another piece of the wall there. So pretty much at this point, this would become extremely hard to pierce through. So they'd want to go directly through this little trapdoor section. Wouldn't take too long. Actually not included in the other perspective. Kind of. Yeah, maybe I guess oxygen not included. It's more of like the asteroid version of this. I don't know. I kind of like this version. Only downside is that this game, it gets incredibly laggy without some optimization. Probably the base game's much better. Hey, for some reason he has created some high quality pants. Thank you for the high quality pants. How much is this thing worth? That thing is worth nearly $1,000. Alright. I can take that. Under that, yep. That just, you can see where we got that spike up in quality of weapons. Yeah. Because there's that high quality mace right there. Honestly, why not? Let's just go ahead. Why don't you go ahead and equip that as your legendary weapon? You can take off your mace, equip that, take off your mace, put on the sword. To mill, what do you got here? Who the devil is calling me right now? Someone from Georgia. Totally isn't obvious Indian call center. And I think that's the only melee weapons we have here. There we go. So go ahead and take yourselves your nice, lovely weapons here. Nice. So these dudes are now just carrying around $1 million. Good shenanigans. We also have this pearl here, too. Apparently, some caravan of idiots just dropped into our base, but immediately died to all of our pets. as well as also killed each other because it was close quarters, and someone was like, oh yeah, let me just blast off a triple rocket launcher and instantly kill 5 of my people. But this one right here, that one is a great kyber crystal. Yeah, perfect for lightsabers. There we go. Just keep taking, you'll be just fine. There we go. It's a mill, and then just go ahead and finish that off. Nice. So now that is nice and well guarded there. So hopefully it doesn't bean us at any point in time. Nice. It's still surprising how often my dude fails at training people. Oh yeah, at some point we're actually going to need to make a prison. I guess we could make a prison next to our buckets of crap. Maybe that might be a good place to put it. We could make that the prison. Here, now let's put it near the facility that is just full of feces. Here. We'll make this a part of your... Here, this is where you'll live. Smooth out the edges a bit. There we go. That'll look like a nice prison. I'll go ahead and put a heater in there at some point. And we'll need to get electricity there at some point too, but oh well. Ooh, is it raining outside? Ah, damn it, I was kind of hoping for that. Get rid of all the debris off the field. Hey! There's a tetragonic, whatever the fuck it is. Tetragenic originator. Wild ponds are the variants of the wild pods that have adapted to life outside the swamps and rainforests. Since they have less access to water and vegetation, they grow much less, but are much less dangerous. Wild ponds are less resistant to gunfire, but the weakness to fire is their bigger brother than wild ponds that reproduce extrasexually. Okay. I'll say I've seen their larger counterparts up here occasionally. Yeah, here's one. The wild pod. A good little boy. Oh my god, look at that armor. The DPS is so high, too. It's only a vegetarian, though. I mean, I do have fungus I could give it to. I mean, the thing is, this slurry pod keeps producing this nutrient paste. And honestly, we might be getting rid of this slurrypede. I mean, it's a nice little animal, but it doesn't do anything for us. It just keeps eating all of our mushrooms. And it just keeps crapping out nutrient paste that no one here can eat. Tamil, I am grateful that you're working on that, but how about we make that a secondary task? Smoothing out the wall can be done later. Nas, how's your research coming along? Okay, or you can do that too. So we still have another 600 insect chitin. So we can use that instead, probably. We have struck uranium. Oh, God. That's going to be a lot of money. I just wanted to put my prisoners in there. Actually, it might be a good place to put them. They'll slowly get uranium or radioactive poisoning. Here we go. It'd be a perfect place for you. Yeah, see, it's gonna take forever though. At least the facility is getting slowly larger and larger. How does everyone feel though about eating insect meat? They don't care about it as long as it's mixed up with mushrooms. So let's see. What else here could we actually give them? I don't really quite need a thermostat. Thermometer, no, don't need that. Although getting a shooting thing would actually be kind of nice. Kitchen sink cabinet. Interesting. I have a kitchen sink and a kitchen sink cabinet. And this one increases cook speed. Maybe. Forbidden Knowledge Center. I guess it would be nice. Han, you're fucking up. To be fair, though, you also don't have an arm. You are a Jedi Sith Lord, but one arm has been torn out. Well, actually, to be fair, he didn't actually have an arm torn out. He was just missing, like, one part of it. He was missing the radius. For some reason, I cannot make, like, just a simple radius. Oh, it wasn't even destroyed either. It was just shattered. And a shattered radius can easily be repaired. Literally just re-break it and just set it properly. Give it a couple of months and it'll heal right back to normal. Oh well. It is how they like it. Oh yeah. And they'll get to that sowing at some point. It's actually kind of nice too because the mushrooms itself actually light up the area a great deal. There we go. Nice. The issue is these things cannot handle this type of weather. Actually, they're okay. The Basilisk Mother could only handle up to 0 degrees Celsius. Anything warmer than that, she got a heat stroke. So it's actually good. These little creatures are much more tolerant. How do you guys feel about this new environment? Yeah, look at that. I don't even mind sharing it. Beautiful. That's what I love about it. It's like literally, if you just throw everything into one giant hallway, you literally get impressive dining room, impressive recreation room, and impressive barracks. It gives you like a +10 in terms of mood bonus. And you get that early on too. As long as you keep the area clean, it usually works out. There we go. Sprinklers going, watering our lovely mushrooms here. Not looking too bad. Throwing on the nice quality boots there. And of course. Oh, we still actually have kitchen sinks, so they'll still be able to work out. Fucking stop eating the stir-fry Rufus. That stuff's actually decently expensive. So I'd rather us not actually run out of food too quickly here. Well, it's at least good that we actually are getting the mushrooms again. It's not terribly high quality stuff, but it gives us protein. Insect meat mushrooms, mix it together, somehow classifies as high quality food. Good stuff though. Let's see if we can start making the stews. Well, actually, what do we do until we have 40? And we'll go ahead and allow that lovely insect meat. And see if that works. And details, pause when satisfied, unpause at 10. Pause when satisfied. Unpause at 10. Same thing with you. Because I just don't want him to constantly be sitting here making like 4 meals. I'd rather let him sit here, crap out 10 meals, bing bang blam. Slightly a bit more efficient. Ah, yes, we can. Since we have fish meat, regular meat, insect meat, and mushrooms, we actually have a nice, like, large amount of diverse meat selections here. That we keep getting crayfish. Well, I'm curious as to what you're crafting. Ah, the simple meals again. So again, pause this when you're done. So can you actually make that? He can! It just takes an absurdly large amount of food. Nice. Good shenanigans. Yeah, so look, uranium ore has 4,000 HP when compared to the 500. So it takes a hot second. It's going to delay us a bit, but should be okay. We're still getting some like high quality gear in here that's going to make us nice and thermally insulated. I mean, if you take a look at their temperature range, these people can handle up to negative 150 degrees. Fahrenheit, that is. Or 100 degrees Celsius. Wow. That's impressive. And he's only wearing 10 kilograms worth of material. That's pretty impressive. 10 kilograms worth of material. That's pretty good. Should we allow for composting? That would allow us to grow more. Honestly, I do want to get that waste disposal, to be honest. That would help us out massively. There we go. And this is considered a lavish meal. Yeah, see, a lavish meal. Delicious. But the issue is that you have to have an extremely high quality cook in order to actually make it, as well as a crap ton of materials. Oh my goodness, I'm about to crap my pants. I will need to be back in a couple of seconds, so in the meantime, enjoy the screen. I'll be right back. You know what I need to do? I need to start doing, fuck, what is it called? Like, I need to do streaming more often because I feel like it just ends up creating some type of reaction within my body. Where it's just like, everything that's been building up for, like, the last month, it just suddenly feels the need to vacate instantaneously. And it works. It works. Although it could also just be the fact that I've been eating so fucking bad for like the last month. Oh god, I just made like myself like 2 batches of cookies and I just been slowly like eating 5 or 6 a day. God, they're so delicious. They are. They honestly are delicious. There we go. And good Sabbath is nice and trained. What the bug is doing? The bugs are doing just fine. Haul as much as you can. And let's see, yeah, let's say Aro is just completely fixated on making sure they're all nice and trained. Honestly, I could probably just make the bugs stay inside the refrigerator. They'd probably prefer it. Hey, Blisteric42, good shit. For some reason, they all feel the need to stand around outside. Maybe I need to manage areas then. Manage areas, new area, rename. Let's see. Fridge. Let's put it in the fridge. Because honestly, maybe they would probably be safer in such an area. So, Biscuits, let's go ahead, put you all in fridge. Everyone else can go ahead and keep wandering around. I don't give a shit. But Biscuits, you're all going to need to start staying inside the fridge if you guys are all just going to dawdle around and getting yourself all sorts of fucking damaged. I guess maybe if you want to be helpful, why don't you go ahead and haul back some of the steel. Get something for Lyran to do. Hey, by all means, feel free to haul out some of them. It's good we have plenty of food, though, for the predators. Yeah, let's go ahead and hunt a few of them, then. So, let's see. I don't quite need the hare, but I'll take the ibex. And I'll take these 2 fiends. 2% chance on her. I think we'll be okay. We honestly have, like, nice, high-quality training material. These bugs don't produce very much filth either, so they should be okay in here. Something otherworldly. Oh, great. Oh, goodness. And emerge. Into the fridge, please. Everyone to hunting positions. It's a good shit. The Slurry P got in just in time. Holland, what are you doing? Is Sabbath sick? Ah, sugar, those are Slurry P. The thing's not very tough. Although, is it? This thing's... Hold the fuck up. Damn, son, please don't die. Oh god, I don't have very many Slurry Peas either. Okay, it's doing okay and it's not bleeding out, so it'll be okay. Donk. There we go, and these things have no concept of traps, so they're all just gonna die. As they slowly crawl over garbage. Bunk. Good shit. That didn't take very long at all. So go ahead, outside, outside, outside. And then the non-mentally handicapped animals can go ahead and do what they like. Or you can all sleep in the fridge, I don't care. You all theoretically can handle like negative 70 degrees. So this is probably going to be no issue whatsoever. Ooh, you know what I could start doing though? Who the fuck needs treatment? Yeah, Slurpee I guess does. Why don't I go ahead and add in... I don't know, how good is this? This is good for 1800 watts. So I'd need 3 of them. So we'll go ahead and place those there. Food-wise, is it miscellaneous or is it in production? Temperature, maybe? Where's temperature at? Ah, here we go. So let's go ahead and give ourselves a quad refrigerator here. Just so that my colonists have easy access to the food. There we go. The only ones I want to do there is just so I can keep all of the stir fries and stews on the outside. Simple meals and whatnot can stay in there. I'm not going to be using those. There we go. Yeah, see, none of those seem to be suffering any major issues, though, from sleeping in their fridge. That actually makes it really easy to train them, too, since they're not running away. Again, please get the rocks out of the pathway. Hey, Slurpee, welcome back. Gooch. Well, actually, to be fair, that thing's probably going to die in the traps. And I think Mad doesn't precariously perch over anything. So it's probably just going to die to Bone Trap. Come along now there, Jerry. They're a bit famished, a bit peckish. Oh, come right inside. Yeah, he's not having a good time. Oh, come on, I know you want to go on the inside. And Tamilla's going to be sitting there for days trying to fix this dude. The issue is he has like 700 injuries on him. But strangely enough, no permanent injuries. All of that can heal. It's going to be a real great time to exercise his medical skills. I mean, there was someone who was like taking care of like Boulder Mint for like 30 or 40 days. Just sitting there bandaging him up. Took forever. Yep, looks like Slurpee doesn't give a shit. He's just going to walk around. You better not die to this elk. Come on, I believe in you. Got stunned. Wow, you actually are getting fucked up pretty badly. Come on, you have a high quality weapon, you are barely damaged, and you have decent melee skill. Here, why don't you confuse it for 1 second? Sumo, take it out. Execute with extreme prejudice. Here, why don't you just equip that real quickly? There you go. Good shit. Good shit. And go ahead and heal yourself right back up. Boink. Good shit. So now he's going to be fine, hopefully. I'm trying not to want to use the healing too much, because I want there to at least be a little bit. Oh yeah, damn, that great deep meat's going to need to get out of there immediately. Because I don't want any of the bugs to eat it. Because that'll really mess them over. Half of them will go insane. There you go. How's Sumo doing? Just 1 bruise? Alright, good. Still though, I like that because it gives us the extra consciousness. Let's see, do you actually have that though? Yeah, look at that. 110%, which gives us a bonus on everything, pretty much. Talking, eating, seeing. It's nice. It's kind of a general boost to everything. I guess if I wanted more productivity, I guess I could just make, like, pure stir fries. Because stir fries tend to help out the most. Elk Revenge. What the fuck? How do you manage to piss off this elk every time? Good try there, Tamil. Try not to die to it this time. It is Button Elk. Let's see. Go ahead, fix up your Force Rage, Nas. You're doing okay. Good shit. It's dead. Alright, so Han, you're okay. Liren. Fix up your Force Choke. So now it just needs one more point in this, and then it can get Force Storm. Which honestly, Force Storm's kind of overpowered. The ability to instantaneously cause a massive fire and kill like 3 people, just, it's beautiful. There we go, high quality gear for everybody. I do need to get one more weapon out here for Tamil. Can I even make this? Yeah, I don't have the internal components, so I can't. So why don't I go ahead... Isn't there a way for me to make, like, weapons? I don't really want him to use a shield, so let's go ahead and just make a longsword. That'll work out. And is Tamil wearing bone armor plus... Yeah, he's wearing bone armor plus the fighter outfit. That is just the weirdest combination of shit. Primal mixed with medieval mixed with advanced space aged. Does not look right at all. But we just keep finding random stuff. Randy just keeps giving us just like a buck ton of high quality gear for free. Interlaced between random raids. Eh. Oh wow, they actually managed to get rid of all of the great ones already. Really? How much leather did we get from that? A 700 deep hide. Stuff's high quality. So we're gonna need that deep young meat to get out of there as soon as possible. Out of the way from them. Slurry Pete's fine. He's not going to be damaged at all. In fact, don't I have you wandering outside of the fridge? No, I do not. Go ahead and wander wherever you like. You don't stay inside there if you don't like. I'll say stay outside in a nice cushioned area. At least some of these animals are getting close to finishing their training. Having some creatures here able to haul for us would be amazing. Ooh, Megaloose. Wait, shit, do we have the Black Hive around here somewhere? Hey, sweet. Just a random elk completely unconscious. Hopefully we don't have a Black Hive then. I'll be fair, they ain't that bad. It's kind of like a Crystal Siege, except just with like random bugs that are extremely slow, so you can just run away and shoot. Doesn't take too much to get rid of them. Alright. That appears to be all the meat, so let's not use that. There we go. Alright, and we still have that longsword coming out. Should I actually start blending the wools together? How many of those do we have? We have a decent amount of the wool. The only benefit of like blending the wools and leather together is that it's real nice to get rid of just an absurd amount of diverse leathers. Oh yeah, now we could probably get rid of the bones too. Yep. So furniture-wise, let's go ahead and make a skull throne. We're not actually going to keep it anywhere. The reason why we have the skull throne is just so that we can, like, basically use 1,000 of our skull pieces. Saves us a bunch of space. I guess we could make, like, floor tiling out of it, but we don't really need that. And I guess we could cover up all this dirt, too. Nah, we probably won't need that. We do have a geothermal guys there. Actually, what is our power consumption at right now? Nothing too bad. Yeah, don't quite need that. Don't quite need a murder hole. I would like using some of that blacksmithing equipment. The issue is we just have no way to actually utilize it. Oh yeah, the wall light. Does look somewhat nice, but I still prefer the Illidan wall light. At least it looks thematically appropriate. Nope, don't need that. Well, the dwarven reinforced wall takes forever to build, but it's amazingly beefy. I mean, I guess we can build it just to see, like, what, just to see, like, what blueprints we have access to. But I don't think we're going to really be trying to make a crap ton of chem fuel just yet. And go ahead and add in that. Yeah, take all those away if you can. Honestly, if I wanted to make this easy and get a lot of money, best thing I could do is decon all of these ship prints, decon that amber. There was like a large chunk of ruby out here I could mine. Oh, is there? Oh yeah, I see, yeah. Here's a large chunk of ruby. Each chunk of that's worth like 800 coins. It's a good way to earn a lot of money. There we go. Just keep taking it. That will be fine. That also might be nice just to get a microelectronics, just so that we can start getting... Oh, what is it? Just so we can start getting trade ships coming in here. Yes. Hey, actually, finally a good time, too. Because usually they come in during when it's like -60 outside. So half of them end up dying to the cold weather. Well, actually not really. They actually made it so the NPCs no longer stay here when it gets too cold for them and die. They're a little bit more reasonable. And let's see. Animos. Yeah, see, look at that. A lot of them making themselves nice and trained. Let's see, where that longsword at? Cannot see shit. I don't see anything there. Is it over here, maybe? Here it is. Deteriorating because it's outdoors. What? Oh, that's right. That's right. This is considered outdoors because of the embouchures. So let's try. Actually, wait. We don't really have to make internal walls out of slate. Why don't we go ahead and just like make this out of bone? And then just go ahead and make it out of bone. That'll work out. It's a lot cheaper. So yeah, by having that sectioned off, hopefully doesn't feel the need to do that. Or I guess we could start making slate walls instead. Oh, you know what? I actually should do that. Replace all of this steel with slate, so I don't have to go out there and mine. Good shit. No, so why don't you go ahead? Where is your leader? Is he in here? There he is. Right at that. 1 second. Oh, yep, they do want the Slurpeen. Yeah, sure, go ahead and take it. I don't quite need your Cobra. You can take the steel maces. The sword is ours. You can go ahead and take the pants. And like the other useless gear. The Gambison I'm likely not going to be able to use anymore. Yeah, so the t-shirts are uber expensive. And then we'll go ahead and gift you everything else. There we go. Saves us a bunch of money. The issue is this always happens every time. Like every time a caravan comes in, there's rarely something I need from them. Rarely ever. That or I have way too much supplies. So I end up really not even needing anything from them. So I just gradually accumulate more and more money. Furniture-wise, we can go ahead and make everything in here out of bone. So let's see. I'll go ahead and make you out of bone. It'd be a nice, lovely, jubbly environment. Everything made from the corpses of your allies. And you will need some plumbing in there at some point. Hygiene-wise, we can go ahead and just add this in. So we have that. Go ahead and make this out of bone. And then a simple shower. Okay, no, it's the only thing we can make out of bone. Rimkia, and we'll go ahead and make this out of bone as well. So everyone can see you in your full glory. And we'll go ahead and make that out of bone too. It's a weird as fuck prison. Everyone's just gonna see everyone taking a deuce every 2 seconds. In fact, it's right in front of the dining table. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with me. Beautiful. These burly naked men are defecating right in front of their comrades. Good shit. I say, I'm not sure why you're taking that long way around where you can literally just take that way. That's 3 times as safe. There we go. Ah, okay. I was wondering where those random rocks were coming from. It's coming from the boulder. He's literally growing a rock on his back. Is that literally it? It's wool instead of it being a... Instead of the wool being like some mineral. Nope, it's just a boulder. He's just growing a boulder outside of his back. Awesome. That somehow works. I will need some space around here. There we go. That should work. And then a bone wardrobe for everybody. So that should help out. It's a prison. Corpses from the enemies. Nothing delightful, just the bare essentials. I would love to put that on the wall, but the issue is that it'll just dig right through it. Apparently I can't mount anything to the wall. There we go, that should work. Who the fuck needs rescue? What's wrong with you? A damn mushroom is eating him? Oh no, you just lost your fight against the mushroom. That's right. Well, I mean, even though the creature looks very small, the issue is it has like 200% damage resistance. So the thing never dies. You can fire upon them for ages and they'll just live. Alright. Sumo, what are you doing? Okay, I don't know what you're doing, but you're dying. Nas, you are the only one here with... Get the fuck out there as fast as humanly possible. Oh nope, Sumo still killed it. Good shit! They're like one of the few huskies we have left. There you go. See you all later. Bye. Have a good time. Okay. Ain't too bad. Tamil, why don't you go ahead and work on constructing for a bit? Make that your calling for a bit. Consuming stir-fry. Ooh, what we got here? Take a look here. They want black insect chitin 400 for $17,000. And in exchange, they're giving me a chem reactor. I don't know. A chem reactor sounds pretty badass. That sounds pretty badass. And they're willing... They're actually not that far away. They're only like, what? That's a 5-day travel. Fucking right. So they want 400 black chitin. So we could decon all of those rugs. That'd probably get us something somewhere close. I mean, the issue is none of our animals are convoy animals. Like, these things, do they... Yeah, no, we don't have any pack animals. We could have the elk as pack animals. Honestly, I would rather have... Oh, what is it called? I'd rather have Buffalo, to be honest. Buffalo are great. You get the wool, you can get the milk, plus they're a pack animal. I mean, they're the best. Clothing, food. And they just eat your daisies occasionally. Elk could work in the meantime, though. So let's go ahead. Tame 2 of them. We can go ahead and tame them all. And as soon as we don't need them, we'll just go ahead and euthanize them. How you doing, Fungus? He's not doing too bad. He has a little bit of the venom from the basilisk trying to eat him. But other than that... There you go. Thank you for hauling everything back. So now Tamil should be building everything else that we have. Beautiful. Yeah, so look at that. Now we're out of stir fry. Good shit. So clear all. Meals. Fine. Stir fry. Lavish. Stew. There we go. So all that should go ahead and be hauled over there. Caravan. Ooh. Ooh. Wow, when they are full of some high quality gear. But you're the desert variety. What's your minimum comfortable temperature? 0 degrees Celsius. It is currently -2 outside here. And they have a 25% chance. Okay. Let's not do that. I'd rather not get attacked by some large-ass bird. There we go. Just pet him nice and gently. This should not be a hard task for you. Nice. Elk 1, stay at home. We'll go ahead and train you. None of this here is our home. Oh, that's right, because we claimed the mortar. There we go. And look at that, free bird. Bird out. Alright, you should be okay then. Tamil, what are you doing? Okay, good. He's just getting rid of the bones as much as possible. Yeah, so yeah, you have a lot of stocked up shit to do. Oh yeah, and all the plumbing too. Chairs for the biorefinery. Yeah, it shouldn't take him too long. Beautiful. And that these things are actually worth a decent chunk of money. They're worth like $1,000 for some reason. I honestly may need to get rid of the bone mod. Because while I like the bone mod, the issue is that it is so overpowered. I mean, you can use it for essentially like half of the things in this game. It's a super cheap, super plentiful material you can use for all basic infrastructure. And on top of that, it makes incredibly expensive gear. Don't know why, but it does. Beautiful. Biofuel refinery. So now we can make chem fuel from sludge. Good stuff. And so if I ever need more sludge too, all I gotta do is disconnect the bone latrine. Or what I could do is that I could just empty out the septic tanks and I get a bunch of fecal sludge too. Yeah, so now Lirin has that to do. Why don't we get you a nice little light in there to keep you occupied. Tamil's got everything else worked out. He's just gotta slowly progress his way down there. Usually I have Nas help him too, but nah, we won't need that for now. Yeah, see, nice. This actually is gonna help out whenever we have to tend to our animals. Since I think having good lighting actually affects like surgery chance, so that helps out considerably. Nice. Actually, hopefully we actually have enough bones for this. Hey, thank you, Jazz, for getting back the elk. Do you like jazz? Alright. Why don't we go ahead and try deconstructing these for that glorious black chitin. And see how much we have. Alright, so now we have 250. How much do we need again? We needed 400. So then now... Nice. So we can keep that one there then. Nice. Okay. So then what would happen if we were to form a caravan? Drought. Nice. I'm not sure how potted plants die, but we'll go with that. Nice. So now we get an extra couple 70 kilograms. Sweet. So now all of our grow zones are just going to be depleted. So don't worry about that. Because all that's going to die. Same thing there. We'll be okay. We have plenty of food. We're going to live. It's going to be really fucking obnoxious, but we're going to live. Hey, you can go outside now. Live your life there, bug. Get outside the refrigerator. And somehow you are still not dying. No, we could kill it for a bunch of fungus. Yeah, sure, why not? 2% chance. But it's still not gonna give a shit. I mean, there are a couple of animals that actually can resist that final cut. You actually can just sit there and have to finish them off like 7 times because apparently they can resist that much damage. Just imagine though, you're just sitting in a field trying to finish off this elk and it will just refuse to not die. Just stay down. I can't keep kicking you. There we go. Oh, look at that. Even Han's trying his hand at it. Whatever's left of it. You should be okay. At least getting the obedience down. Hey! Super Bloom, just in time to watch all the plants die from. Good joke. Here, Tamil, or not Tamil, Lirin, can you construct? Yes, you can. Why don't you do that for a bit? How about Tamil, since you're not building anything too extravagant? Just a couple of beds for the prisoners. And we do have Slate up the Yin Yang. We should be able to do that. There we go. And eventually, once you research microelectronics, we'll get you a new bionic leg. Do we get mushrooms? Yes, beautiful. As the one-armed chef is working his magic. There we go. He's actually decent at building, it looks like. Hey, what do we get this time? Hey, sure, why not? One of the colonists will probably wear it. They seem to prefer the parka over all the other clothing, even though the parka is like twice as shitty. Nice. There we go. So we'll at least get the prison up lickety-split. Please try not to use a latrine there. I know you all will get pissy about it. Did the third elk die? Where did the other one go? Roy. Ooh. What's going on with you? Royal Avs are the large flat lizard bird with colorful feathers. Royal Avs are usually meadow avs that crossbreed with generations to reduce their stubbornness and increase their fluffiness. Some of these prized pets get freed into the wild life that they are poorly adapted for. Plumage of the Royal Avs is more flamboyant than usual. Oh, and their advanced trainability, they're very little wild. They're not very good DPS pets, but they are pack animals. Yeah, sure, why not? Oh, and they're very docile. Nice. And so if I wanted to have an army, what I would want to get are just a bunch of these boulder mints. Or like these giant pets right here. Have an army of them. have my wildlife tamer go out there, probably would end up nicely. Go ahead and start allowing that again. Something for the herbivores to eat besides insect meat. The plumbing should be there. Oh yeah, no, he just didn't do it next to the door yet. Would there be any issue making this for prisoners? Okay, no, there isn't any issue. Nice. Just a slow, grueling process. But at least we'll actually have enough space here to work with them. And hopefully they actually like this space enough not to go on a riot every 2 seconds. Honestly, we need to get more people in here. I need to get like one person in here who's like permanently on cleaning duty, and then when he's not doing that, constructing. Because I feel like that's like the biggest throttle we're facing right now. Here. How long would it take us to get to that place from here? Our base to theirs. 5 days. That does not make sense. We're on a highway. And that distance is very short to begin with. I'm assuming that's like based on the fact that half our people here are just like mentally handicapped. Like Nas here. Great Jedi, just completely mentally handicapped. Need to get a healing serum for him. Bird out. So who we could send... I would definitely like to send Han out, and then maybe Nas. Or maybe not Nas, maybe Tamil. Tamil and Han. Probably the best ones to go out there. Let's try that. So, Tamil and Han. And then let's go ahead and select our little animals here. We could send out the Animus Prism. The Prism's nice because it actually shoots. I would love to have an army of these as like our pets. They actually can shoot. Jerked meats. Do these things decay? 10 times a day. Doesn't appear to be working very well. Oh, there we go. So we have 10 days worth of food. I don't quite need a monolith. Doodly-doodly-doodly-doodly-doo. Why don't we give you about 20 of those bandage kits? Give you a couple of sleeping bags. Just in case you pick anyone up while you're gone. Yeah, so look at that. We're getting 5 tiles a day. So literally we won't even need any of this. Go ahead and go to there. We're going to need our 400 chitin. And why don't we go ahead and add on about like 2,000 silver. Alright, I think that should be everything we really need. A couple of stir fries, why not? And that should be everything. Alright, go ahead and let him do that. We still have some Jedi left behind and a couple of people to hold down the fort, so they should be okay. Welcome, welcome. Just one dude here. Alright. Now, I thought we had the oh, no, that's a digging spot. Whoops. Let's go ahead and put the caravan parking spots somewhere like here, then. At least I guess they can haul out all the steel. Oh, yeah, Timo, why don't you go ahead and equip your longsword real quick? There we go. Something a little bit better than the mace. Has been damaged beyond repair. Nice. Fuck, we're out of steel again. Alright then. Structure-wise, let's go ahead and try to replace these walls. I don't need these walls to be too beefy. Ah, sweet. How cold is it outside? Alright, well, it's cold enough to kill our mushrooms, but at least our food will be preserved. Here, go ahead. Replace all of this steel. There's a lot of steel in here. Mostly with walls that we originally needed. Because we are technically inside of a cave. Hey, Royal Ave number 1, welcome. Why do I keep collecting pets? Whoop. Come inside. Oop, shit. Good shit. So they have 4 days to get there, and they have about 8 days worth of food. That's good enough for us. Now, so the issue is we don't have enough wood to actually make more jerked meats. I guess we can make pemmican. Why don't we try that, I suppose? Oh, shit, I don't have that researched. Oh, that's not good. Hey, that's actually a really short solar flare. Nice. Yeah, don't worry about the elections. That'll be for later. What do you want? Yeah, you can take the parka. And we'll go ahead and give you anything else. The mace, I suppose. You really want nothing else from us? Nice. So now we're just going to get all this steel back. Oh, that's right, because this Lyran's doing that. Yeah, its construction ain't too bad, to be honest. I'd say the best thing that you can do to help this out would probably be... I'm trying to think. Like, what would be the best way? I don't know if they had obedience training, they could have mounted them. The issue is, though, you can't really use mounted animals for caravan capacity. That's only something you can do when you have, like, 17 caravan animals. Look at all those boulder mints. Beautiful to have those. Just look at that armor there. 70%, great DPS. What's its penetration at? 47%? It's not too bad. But its temperature range is really nice. Oh, they're really alive. I didn't even know that. Huge body size, carrying capacity, 400. If only it was able to actually be an intelligent caravan animal. Throw on so much crap onto it. Oh yeah, can we harvest the feathers of the Royal Ave? No, we cannot. I don't know. How much are you at least worth then? 750? Okay. So at least a little bit of bougie. Yeah, just keep working. Turn it to dime. Yeah, don't worry about the prison. It's not too fancy just yet. In fact, we are probably going to have to add in a heating source in there at some point. And let me get that boulder out of the way too. And let's look at that again. Not enough steel. Shit. There we go. Thank you, Jazz. I might need to start getting... I might need to put my mortars out on this shelf. But I think in order to do that, I might need to get heavy shelves or heavy bridges first. I'll probably go ahead and turn it off just to make sure we have enough power. Here we go. Ooh, nice. And they're still foraging too. I am still kind of miffed though as to why their movement speed's so slow. Multiplier for carried mass. Yeah, the giddy up bonus is only an extra like 2. Okay. They're amazed by your hospitality. Oh, it's so grand you could be nabbed. There we go. Just give that to everybody. That actually kind of looks nice too because it blends in real nice with the mountain. Although I guess we could give like those elven carved walls if we wanted to be a little bit more fancy. But it requires a large amount of artisanal skill. Ooh, yeah, sure. We don't have a cook here. So we're just going to have the Dickens for meals for a couple of days. It's going to be nothing but nutrient paste. Nice. From our old slurry pea that was beating the crap and back. At least a slurry pea out there gets a free meal. We should be okay. If I need really anything, I could probably go ahead and just have someone here do like simple meals. But it actually would allow us to get rid of all of this useless food here we can't use. A slight little benefit. There we go. That's why we're even doing this, though. It's just so we have enough electronics here. What the fuck here? How is this too far away from support? There is literally walls left and right. Not to mention here, it's not like massive stone walls around here. And even then, the areas with massive stone walls are kind of heavily fortified. I think it's just a random roof collapse just to justify worry. To be honest, I thought roof collapsing usually meant that something gets crushed. But no, not really. Actually, I prefer not it to crush there, because that's where we store all of our components, and if that thing goes, we have to start... Actually, no, not really. All of the spaceships outside probably all have like 5 components apiece. There you go, good shit, Liren. So as soon as it's done, we're gonna have the steel. I need to get like a ×4 out here. Although I'm not sure if my computer could handle a ×4. It would take a whole second. Ooh, nice. So another one can now start hauling. And all of these are almost ready as well. So that means, you don't have to worry about hauling at all. No one's really gonna mess you over with that. And you have plenty managing. You go ahead and expand that out. Just so we can shrink that a bit to get in. There we go. And let me go ahead and haul all of that too. Nope, fuck that refugee quest. He'll perish and he'll like it. A 30-year-old housemate. Ooh, but you're really far out of the way and I have no food for you. You have to be exceptionally useful. Oh, you bastard. I know why all of our stir fries are going away. All of our babies keep eating it. At least they're being somewhat helpful. Yes, you just haul all of that away. Adorable. There we go. So it looks nice and preserved. And a bit less of steel. Nice. Is at risk to getting injured. Oh, I didn't even know that was a thing. Okay. Really fair, no one's outside, so it'll be okay. We could start doing tree sowing. And where is that furniture? Where do those trash cans go? Those ones are like really effing good. And here we go. Ooh, good. We can make it out of slate too. Nice. So we can put one there. Can put one here. Go ahead and make this out of slate as well. Nice. And this just helps with keeping everything nice and clean. Nice. And now the prison is all hunky-dory. Have a little space heater to keep it nice and warm. Well, I'd prefer if you actually finish up the doors first. There we go. Alright, so it is coming together slowly. The only thing I might have to consider doing, though, is making these walls into embouchures instead. Because while having the prison is nice and all that, the issue is that if the prison ever gets an infestation in it, I'm not really going to be able to do anything about it. Well, I guess I could throw a Molotov in there and just let it burn. Hey, welcome back, Space Debris. How much of that do we have now? 22 chunks there, and 11 chunks of that. That is so much components. Nice. The fuck are you doing? Oh, hail. That makes sense, that's right. And you should have enough bones for plumbing. Yeah, you do. A small little baby injury. And everything else is actually getting injured too. Oof. Yeah, try not to hold too much. It just keeps getting decked in the head. Why do you want to stay inside then? Alright, well, hopefully with the 2 trash cans and 2 dumpsters should be nice and fine. Doesn't really do a whole bunch, but it just like slowly cleans up an area. So it does help reduce like... Oh, just it instantaneously vanished. Alright, that didn't look awkward as hell. But hopefully... Yeah, see, there it comes back again. Hopefully we don't need to have as nearly as prominent and ever present as a cleaner. I feel like the bugs just keep going in and out of the plant room. One thing, I don't need them to be inside. Well, at least you're almost there and able to actually fulfill this buy order, hopefully on time. Oh, that chem reactor. And the marine helmet will be nice, too. I actually might want my... I need to change the outfits pretty soon. It's actually pretty good, though, because usually if I wanted to bump up my wealth really early on, doing the Dwarven Stronghold missions or opening up as many Ancient Dangers as possible usually resulted in a shitload of money. Because each one of those can contain like upwards of like 20 or 30,000 things. Or if you wanted, you could always go to like one of those vampire crypts. Those are ridiculous. Because they had like 100 graves, but they would randomly spawn in corpses. So some of these corpses would have like really valuable gear on them. So all you had to do was literally just exhume all of these corpses, strip them down, and you could sell all of their gear for a crap ton of money. Easy way to get like $30,000 early on. Great way to get raided really fast. You don't really worry too many traps. Oh, here we go. Just keep going outside. I like jazz. Oh, and apparently it's strong enough to actually make you bleed. Good job. Although I actually wonder if there's ever been like a colony that actually ever got boned over by that. That probably has actually been a distinct possibility where like you had like an injured colony, it started to hail and everyone just got more knocked out as time went on. I can see that happening. It's like, oh, you just finished a raid. Starts hailing, yeah, it's nothing, we'll just get inside. But before you can do that, like 2 of your colonists get knocked out. And it's like, oh shit, now we gotta go rescue them. And it's just, oh, yep, no. Now it's over. I could see that happening, like in a very just unlucky way. I could see that happening. And he still hasn't finished in plumbing. Oh, yeah. Now they're all gonna get pissed because now they're eating the disgusting food paste. So it's having that plus 12 food bonus, they're now gonna have a negative 10. Nice. Yeah, at least they're getting close. And there we go. Plumbing is fixed and now they can shit and shower. Beautiful. And there we go. Hopefully our little storage facility can hold up. Welcome, welcome. Try not to die. Ooh, is it a female buffalo too? Oh, yes. Definitely get that. Beautiful. There may be danger. An old deep space deep mine. Depends how far away are you. Okay, yeah, you are super fucking far away. Ask the other Dwarven tribe to help you. I'll have to even get to those incapacitated refugee quests. Or they're not even really incapacitated. It's like they have like a crack and that's it. That like crippled them. But literally just sit there and sleep. You'll be fine in 2 seconds. Be able to walk out and get the fuck out. Boulder Nonna. Random stone chuck loosening. It is actually growing it. Weird. Whatever works for them. At least we'll actually have enough for stone cutting. Oh god. Yeah, let's see. Oh, yeah, it just instantly vanishes. God, that is so jarring when you see that. It just beep, gone, and then the rain comes right back in hailstorm. What? I need to spend some time in the sky. Right now would not be a good time. That's been going on for a couple of days now, too. This is not really an issue for any of our tribes. There we go. The fuck was that? It sounded like somebody just earraped me for 2 seconds out of the middle of nowhere. Yeah, these dudes need to go outside for a bit. Here, why don't you all come outside for a hot second? Y'all seem to be partially feeling trapped. Yeah, the soaking wet thing will go away in 2 seconds. There we go. There we go. Does that make you feel better? Nice. So go ahead and fulfill that. Nice. And let's go ahead and see what you guys got. And they do have a few people here. Devil Sheep Ram. What? Capable of producing extremely strong and valuable red wool. Some see as simple livestock, others domestic, demonic entity of corruption. Don't listen to its whispers. Like the Devil's Shroud mushrooms. These sheep take some time to grow their fabric, but they can be easily bred to increase their production as needed. Oh. Kinda cool looking. What do we got here? Intellectual work, meh. Hey, they have elks here too. Any wood by any chance? They have candy for some reason. I don't quite need coal. Actually, I could take coal. Because it's essentially what I do with it. Yeah, but it's a tad bit heavy. How about we do 100? Alright, alright. Those weapons still gonna belong to us. You can go ahead and take the marine helmet. We don't need that. Suitcases are ours. I don't really quite need. He starts just selling boulders. Jewelry's nice. Tool belts are nice. I guess it could take some of the wood. That would allow us to make those tool belts. Nice. Yeah, oh shit, no. I couldn't do that. That would take us too much time. It's weird, like the polenta like increases our day of food capacity, but then also decreases it. Alright. Go ahead and get the fuck back home. Days of food, 5. And it's a 6-day trek. Nice. I might just send someone out there to meet them with some food. Arreth Rumba. Ooh. We could try to tame him. We do have an incredibly skilled animal tamer here. But if we can get him, the amount of Thrumba wool we could use there, ooh, that'd be nice. You like jazz? There you go. So this place looks mighty nice. So now we have the trash cans everywhere. So hopefully it'll help up clean up a little bit of the filth. Nice. Slowly removes trash and filth over a 20 radius. That's nice. Probably not enough to counteract all the filth that our animals are bringing in, but it's enough to help offset it. And just a tad bit is all we need. Who the fuck is calling? Nope, 1 second. Well, let me see. I've been alive for probably a couple hours now, I think. Well, like, what, 2.5? Near 3? Well, the session's been longer than 2 hours. Yeah, it's been nearly 2. Hey, sweet. Tree sowing. So I will actually need that. We'll need IEDs to start making mortar shells as well. But I think I'm going to need to actually continue this stream later on, because I actually need to do a few things before time is up. So I'm going to do, you know, a bunch of chores and cleaning up this filthy establishment. Then maybe we'll continue later on. So I definitely want to thank you all for joining me this evening. This is a short stream, but we will be continuing it later on. Trust me on that, or at least partially trust me. I don't know in what regards that is very valid. But I want to thank you all for joining me this evening. If you had fun, by all means, follow whatever platform is your favorite. We're on Twitch and we're on YouTube. Both platforms are lovely. I do have a permanent archive of the stream on YouTube forever, if that's what you need. Other than that, that should be it. There's social media and Discord down below if you want to join the community. And like, guys, I'll see you next time, guys. Bye.